One ball, 2 strikes. Got to be foul there.
This is where it all began. The 2000 USSSA Major Plus World Championship marked the start of a dynasty, the rise of the Florida Crush, facing off against the powerful California Mavericks. The Crush exploded for 13 runs in the third inning, taking an 18-8 lead. They would never surrender. It was the first statement in what became a 5-year run of total dominance in senior softball across multiple age groups. Backed by a roster stacked with 13 Hall of Famers, including Bruce Meade, Ed Rose, Howard Kelly, Mickey Jones, Max Reed, Donny Dixon, Winky Blackman, Mike Walker, Steve Snow, and Danny Moss, and others. The Crush finished undefeated, hitting a jaw-dropping .750 as a team. Under the leadership of Hall of Fame coach Ed Rose, this was more than a win. It was the beginning of an era. If you want to see where greatness took root, press play.
Hi, welcome to Wallace Sports Complex, Handy Productions in association with Wallace Sports Complex and the City of Salem. It presents the 2000 USSSA Masters World Championship. 50 and over, Florida Crush, Melbourne, Florida versus Mavericks out of Huntington Beach, California. Up first we have
number 27, Maz. Takes a strike.
gives a few fakes and a little short. Hit up the middle and for a hit.
Batting second today is number 36, Meade.
Meade is a softball legend. He has hit he's hit the longest recorded softball. Hit it in the Astrodome over 500 feet.
He's also in the Guinness Books of World Record.
And he's got a nice mustache. Oh, hits to the third baseman. Oh, safe at first. We have one down in the inning now.
Batting third for the Florida Crush is number 44, Kelly.
And hits the ball up the middle. Nice hit.
Batting number 4 is number 28, Jones.
Game started off pretty quickly for Florida. Takes first strike. Oh, dribbled in front of the mound and safe at first. Bases loaded, only one out.
This Florida club looks well organized. They might win this tournament. It's hard to say. It just started.
Yeah, they're one of the favorites definitely going into this tournament.
Up to bat, number 5, or 5th batter, number 31, Reed.
Oh, takes it. 2 down.
Struck him out.
That's a reverse K in the book.
Batting number 6 is number 8, Dixon.
Is that 8 or 81?
I believe that is 8.
Looks like he's got an extra 1 on his back.
They must have added it in on me.
We win.
It's taped on, so you probably didn't see that.
Nope.
Takes first strike.
It's hit high in the air. Looks like there's our 3rd out.
And there it is. And the inning's ended. No runs. No runs for Florida Crush. Okay. Sports support provided by Wallace Sports Complex, Salem, Oregon. 200
Flint Creek. Support of Salem, City of Salem Community Development, Parks and Recreation. Provided by.
Okay. The Mavericks are from Huntington Beach. Not too far of a drive compared to Melbourne, Florida, but still a nice little jaunt. Okay, the first hitter for the Mavericks is number 22, Bill Steele.
Is it Bill or is it William?
I think it's Bill. At least that's what they're saying.
There's a shot right up the middle. Base hit.
It's a good start for the Mavericks. Oh, ball gets thrown away, kicked around. Okay, up next, number 17, Roland Blight. And the umpire's got a few words for the pitcher. If they'd speak up a little bit, I probably could hear what they're saying.
Well, I imagine he's telling him to play ball.
I hope so.
Not a clue is what he was talking about.
I guess we'll find out. Oh, little inside.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Ball 2.
If the Mavericks want to win this game, it'd be nice to put up about 4 or 5 runs right here in the first inning. Put the pressure on Florida Crush. Ball 4. Have a walk. And the next batter is number 44, Greg Garrett. He's DHing today. Oh, I think I know what they were talking about before. They're talking about the pitches.
They not enough arc, or
I just don't think he's hitting the right area.
looks like they got it under control now. Here we go.
Pitch, and pulled through the hole.
Run 3rd.
It's coming around, and that's the first run. Mavericks are on the board first. And here's the hit pulled right through the hole. Both guys died, but it was perfectly placed. Nice hit for Greg. And our next batter is number 19, Lynn South.
He takes a strike.
Looking for a good pitch to hit here. Wants to find some grass. Make sure he scores a runner from third. Oh, gonna be a little low. Pitcher wanted that one, but it was a little flat. There's a pitch. Hit to the third baseman.
Doubles him up.
Nice play. 5-4-3. And the runner from third stayed. No runs. Got to find grass in that situation. And we're going to back to the double play. Hit the hard shot to the third baseman. Over to second. To first. For the easy double play. That one hurts. Our next hitter is number 69, Manny Escobar. Little inside. He's dancing around a little bit. Wants to make sure he gets a good spot. Good pitch, hit it right up the middle. Oh, nice catch for the third out. And the Mavericks were able to scratch one run across. They had promised they could have had many more runs, but that double play really hurt them.
Yeah, they need to get at least 2 runs ahead of these guys just to put some pressure on them. Because this Florida team, they look like they're well organized and look like they're shooting for something.
Yeah, I think they want to win this tournament. I think every team wants to win this tournament.
Well, that's an awful long trip to come in last.
Yeah, I would say. This is my first time watching a major Masters tournament. These guys can play some ball.
I believe that's what the master means in master tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a shot.
Nice hit up the middle by Reed. Our next hitter is Fowler.
I think you're behind on your...
Oh, I am.
The last hitter was number 10, Walker. That's a shot by Rose up the middle.
Nice hit. And the runner from first is going to third. Oh, no. Looked like they had a chance at him at third, but no throw. Wanted to play it safe. Keep the force on second.
That was a nice hit up the middle. Advanced the runner to third. He took a chance taking that extra, but looks like it paid off for him. Our next batter is number 33. There's number 10, Walker. Somehow we're messed up here, but we're back on track. Ooh, there's a hard shot. There's a run scored.
Safe at second. That was close. Oh, we have a few words here. Umpire's there to settle that dispute quickly. That ball was crushed down the third base line. Third baseman didn't really have much of a chance at all to get that ball.
Yeah, I don't think I'd argue with that umpire there on second.
No, he's put together pretty good.
Yep. Okay, folks, our next batter is number 30. It's number 14, Rose.
I think they gave us a lineup card and then they switched some things around.
Yep.
That's a nice hit into the 5-6 hole and scores 2 runs. That's a nice piece of hitting there. Okay, and here's that last hit. Pulled right through the hole. Scoring 2 runs easily. By the time the left fielder picked up the ball, that ball was through. And a nice hit by number 33.
Snow. And a runner scores.
They're starting to pick apart the holes now. They're getting their strokes down. Must have still had some jet lag from the flight from Florida.
Well, I think they're working it off now.
I think so.
Okay, our next batter is number 22, Winky. I'm sorry, folks, I don't have no first names here, so bear with me.
Ooh. Little flat. Looked like a good pitch from here. Little outside. Got to give him something good here to hit. Ball 4. Okay, we have runners on first and second now.
Okay, now back at the top of the order, number 27, Maz. Not my Maz, another Maz.
Ball to the right side. Over. Oh, safe at second. I'm not sure what they're calling on this one. Nope, safe at second. We have the bases loaded. I think he was safe at second because the second baseman
had the runner's legs pinned down.
Yeah, he was laying on top of him. The umpires are talking right now. They're trying to get this all settled out.
Gotta have the ball across the place line.
I think he's going to call him out. No? You're going to let it go.
Nope.
Save a second.
If you're the Mavericks, this is the wrong guy you want to have up with the bases loaded. It's a big man with the handlebar mustache.
Meade to go over the fence.
Short pitch. I don't think he's going to be giving him anything good to hit here.
Well, if he's smart, he won't. But it didn't matter. Now he got underneath that one.
High fly ball. Oh,
it's dropped.
And the runners are circling the bases. And 2 runs are in. Oh, that was a costly error. Should have had that one.
Boy, you can't be giving that guy those. Because he'll take advantage of you all day. Got to put the ball in the mitt and squeeze.
A little short on that first pitch.
This is number 44, Kelly. He looks like a pretty good-sized gentleman himself.
Yes, he is.
There's a shot.
Pulled into left field. 1 run's going to score. First and third.
Our next batter is number 28, Jones. There's a pitch.
Swung, second baseman over. Oh, they only got 1 out of it. That was going to be a pretty tough play to turn 2 on.
Okay, our next batter is number 31, Reed.
We have 1 out in the inning.
Whip up on it. Whip up on it.
This is a pretty big guy here.
Yeah, I think this Florida team is a really big team. They must grow them really good over there.
I guess so.
All that sun.
Oh, and he Florida crushed that
deep.
one.
That is gone.
That is out of here. That's a 3-run home run.
Hey, it worked.
Florida's starting to put some runs on the board here.
Great job of coaching there, Wink. Great job of coaching. That's a great job.
And here's a look at that home run. Pitched right to it.
He got all that one.
Right in his wheelhouse. That was a no-doubter from right when it left the bat.
Strike called to number 8 or 81, whichever one you prefer, Dixon. Any relation to Dixon in the major league there?
I don't think so.
Okay. There's a solid shot. Then towards the gap, and it's in there.
He's got easy two. That was a nice piece of hit. Just split both those outfielders.
Next batter, number 00, Reed. For all you kids out there, reading is good. And here's the pitch.
A little outside. That one's going to be inside.
What do you say this one's down the middle?
I don't know.
Right down the middle.
And hit right up the middle.
Looks like he's going to score a run.
Yep. Nice base hit right there. Took the first two pitches for balls, and then when he got a good one to hit, he just took it right up the middle, nice and easy.
Okay, our next batter is number 14, Rose. Looks like he pops this one up, got a little under it. Back, 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 back. Oh, he lost in the sun. That's gone.
That one, that was kind of sneaky. That ball looked like it was going to stay in the whole way, and it just went.
It just carried, and there's not much wind out here, folks. I don't think there's any wind. I don't think this Florida team really needs any wind. If it was coming at them, they'd probably still hit it out.
Here's the last home run. He got a good pitch to drive and just hit it right up the middle, and it just carried. It fooled everyone. It fooled the outfielders. It fooled the announcers.
He got a shoulder into it. There's a
next hitter hits a nice high fly ball to left field, and 2 down.
Was that a snow? Or was that? That was Walker.
That was Walker with the fly ball.
Here's number 14, Rose.
Florida's really starting to put some runs on the board now. They're kind of quiet the first inning. Oh,
Right back to pitcher,
hard
caught.
shot.
Third out.
Nice reflexes, pitcher. That's be a pitcher. That's self-preservation there. We now have Florida puts 15 on the board in the top of the second. They hit around and they just kept hitting.
Boy, this Maverick team, they need to come up with some runs here.
I would say that they're going to have to put 8 or 9 runs on the board just to keep it close for now. You never know, but you don't want to. You want to stay within 5 runs of a team. You don't want to let them get out to a big lead. Otherwise, they're gonna put you away early.
Especially a team like this Florida team.
Let's look at the last out of this last half inning, and just a shot right up the middle. Pitcher, luckily, it was a little away from his body, had a chance to catch that. Okay, we have number 16, Chuck Taylor, up. Takes the first strike. And pulls ball foul.
Looks like he pulled his leg on that one.
It was a tough pitch. He was right in on his hands. He's got 1 ball and 2 strikes. This next ball has to be fair.
A little high inside.
Look how low this pitcher gets. Pitching from different angles, trying to shake up the hitters.
Yeah, he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Short
There it is.
pitch,
Right through the
5-6 hole. Cut off. Our next hitter will be number 15, Steve Trenary. Trenary. It's a good start for the Mavericks. They needed to have that first hitter come up and get a base hit.
Yep, they need a bunch of runs.
Pitcher from the low crouch.
Inside ball.
Trying to get the old curveball to come in onto the right-handed batter's hands.
I think he was trying to throw a slider there. There's a pitch right up the middle, into the gap.
Nice piece of hitting there.
Gonna hold the runner to second.
Didn't try to do anything extra with that. It just took a nice, easy swing, hit it right up the middle.
Puts the bat to the ball. Our next batter is number 8.
Number 9, Doc Reeve is up.
Doc. I wonder if he's a doctor.
Could be. Curveball just didn't quite make it. Runners on first and second, no outs.
0-2.
Actually, that would be 3-0.
3-0.
And hit up the middle, and it's not going to make the play. We now have bases loaded with no outs.
Okay, this Mavericks team is mounting a little rally here. Let's see if they can't keep it going.
They could use a base hit right here.
Our next batter is Brian Rooney, number 10.
And a fly ball to the left center fielder. That's gonna get a run in. Runner from second moves up to third. And we have 1 out with runners on first and third.
So is that 15-2?
I think so. Pitcher's trying to get himself set. And he's moving the outfielders around. Want to make sure that they've got this guy played just right. And the ball's hit hard. Hard line drive to the second baseman. 2 down.
Our next batter is number 8, Joe Delatorre. Did I say that right?
Delatorre, I think it is.
Okay.
Well, the Mavericks have scratched 1 run across the board this inning. They're gonna need quite a few more with 2 outs here. And we have a pinch runner, number 24.
We're not sure who he is.
Let's call him Dave.
Dave's on first, pinch run. There's a pitch.
And strike 1. The outfielders are really challenging this batter. If he hits the ball hard up the middle. Oh, and we've got a dribbler to third. It's going to be a tough play. No play at
Everybody's
all.
in there safe.
Okay.
Runners at first, second, and third. That's what you got to do if you're the Mavericks right now. Got to keep it going.
Take any hit how it comes.
Here's number 25, Dennis Poplansky. Designated hitter.
He needs to get into one here. Drive a ball hard. And he hits it. And it's just a lazy fly ball to left field. And that's 3 outs.
Score is 15-2, Florida.
The Mavericks scratched 1 run across the board that inning. It looked like they were going to score more, but just couldn't do it. 15-2, Florida crush over the Mavericks, going into the top of the 3rd.
Well, Florida's putting a little pressure on them by scoring 15 runs in the 1st inning, so.
You put a lot of pressure on anybody scoring 15 runs in the 1st inning.
Well.
Or 1 inning.
Some of us can handle it.
Okay, we're gonna show you the sac fly to left field. Ball's up.
He gets it up in the air.
It was hit relatively deep. He did what he had to do. He had to find grass in that situation. You want to make sure you stay away from the double play, and he did his job. Got the run.
And some. This is number 33. Snow? Is this
Yep.
snowing?
No, I don't think it is snowing.
I think it's a little bit warm to snow today. There's a strike. There's pitch. And he gets that one on the ground right through the first baseman's legs.
Right between the legs, and he's stretching it into 2. Well, if I was scoring at home, I think I would have to give the first baseman an error on that one.
That's a nice running by number 33. Our next batter is number 22, Winky. Is he winking at me? Winking?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just a little bit outside with that first pitch.
First pitch.
A little short.
Just 2 balls.
Got to come back with a strike here. Nope, short again. Ball 4, that's a walk.
Somehow I missed a ball there.
It's in USSSA, you start out with a 1-1 count. You have 1 ball and 1 strike before you even walk into the batter's box.
Okay, that would. There's a shot.
Oh, nice play by the shortstop. Gets the runner at 3rd.
Sweet.
Nice job. That's 1 out in the inning, and the big bopper's coming up. Last time he hit a lazy fly ball to right center field, and it was misplayed. Let's see if he can get into one.
Let's see if Meade can meet it out.
Oh,
right
hard
up the
shot.
middle. I don't think he's worried about hitting it out. He's just putting it into play and advancing the runners.
That was a nice swing.
That's some good ball playing. Our next batter is number 44, Kelly. Boy, they just got a pretty good-sized lineup here, don't they?
Yes, they do. How would you like to be 6'6" and 250 pounds?
Love it. Pitch.
A little short. He's not wanting to give in to this hitter. This guy's looking to take him deep.
And there it goes. Oh, got on top of that ball.
6-4-3. Got him.
Nice.
Double play. Nice turn by the Mavericks.
They needed that.
Yes, they did. And we have scores now 16-2. Florida crush over the Mavericks.
16.
Mavericks coming up to bat. Mavericks are really going to need to mount a rally here.
Well, Mark, you've been saying that every inning. Let's see if they can. Okay, we're going to take a look at that double play to end the inning.
A little bit outside, he tried to pull the ball, and right to the shortstop, over to second, and over to first, and just got him. That was a nice turn.
Come on, Billy, come back.
Okay, we got number 22, Bill Steele.
Pitcher's got a lot of flexibility. See how low he gets down, pitch that ball. And the ball's hit to the shortstop, over to first, 1 out. Nice play.
Well, I think I can explain why that pitcher does that so low, because I do believe the guy is probably about 5'1".
No.
Yeah.
I said 5'2". But he's able to glove a lot of balls up the middle, so.
He's
Does his job.
definitely holding his own. This is number 17, Roland Blight.
And Roland hits the ball up, way up high. To left center field.
That's out number 2.
Thought he had a chance to burn him for a second there, but it was just a little too high.
Our next batter is number 44, Greg Garrett.
And they're putting the big shift on for Greg. Greg just hits a little ball.
If I was Greg, I'd be going left field.
It's wide open.
Oh, yeah.
And the middle's wide open, too.
But he goes where they expected him to go. Looks like that's going to be out number 3.
And he hits to where there were 4 people rather than no people.
Sorry, Greg.
They had the shift on, and it worked.
That's when you just got to point your right foot towards the left field and pop that ball into play.
Easier said than done. And we have 16-2 Florida crush over the Mavericks after 3. They had the big shift on for Greg Garrett, and it worked well this time. Greg just couldn't, they pitched him inside, and he just went with it and just popped it right up.
All right, our next batter is number 28, Jones.
See what Jones can do. Ooh, Jones hits the ball up the middle.
Looks like it's going to be caught center fielder.
Yep, that ball just didn't carry like that last one.
No,
That other one carried pretty well. That one kind of died on him.
that one looked like it, when it was coming down, it caught a little bit of wind. It took it down with it.
A wind shear.
Yep. This is our next batter. Number 31, Reed. We have
A little controversy.
Let's see what they're talking about over here.
Call it a strike then.
I'm the coach. I got it.
And the umpire is laying down the law right now. He's telling him he's not going to take anything. And I think they're starting to settle down. Okay, here we go. Game's back on. Umpire's got to take charge out there. It's his game. First pitch is a little outside. Next pitch is outside out as well.
He's going to take a walk. Advanced runner first base. Our next batter is number 8, Dixon.
That's right. Oh, and popped up to the infield. Third baseman should have that one, and does.
Is that out number 1?
I think so.
Next batter is double O, Kevin Duckworth. Reed.
He looks a little bit shorter than
I don't
Kevin
know how I got it mixed up there.
Boy, we have a beautiful day here today. Couldn't ask for a better day.
Looks like we're going to get into the 90s today. Some nice weather for us Oregonians over here. Make them Floridonians feel comfortable.
And a nice line drive up the middle. Oh, and we were incorrect. There were 2 outs. Nice play by the left center fielder. And after 3.5 innings, we have 16-2 Florida Crush over the Mavericks. And we're going to show you the last hitter of the inning. He had a good pitch and a good swing. It was just right to the left center fielder. Not much. You know, sometimes you hit the ball hard and it's just right at someone.
Yeah, I'm afraid to say you can't hit it into play every single time and get a base hit.
Do I dare say it? The Mavericks need some runs here.
Well, you can say it. Let's see if they'll do it. Looks like they need to put some rally caps on over there in the dugout.
I don't see them upside down and backwards. I
Nope.
see one of them backwards.
Okay, our batter is, what number we got there? Number 19?
I think it is.
That is Lynn South. There's a shot.
Oh,
Off the glove of the shortstop.
looked like he had it for a second. Just right off the end.
He must have taken his eye off it for the split second. Got a little bit ahead of himself.
Well, the Mavericks needed that. They'll take any break they can get right here.
Okay, our next batter is number 69, Manny Escobar.
Why is it that every team has a number 69 on it? It's one of those unexplainable things.
Because someone likes the number. Pop that one up, right field, back to the fence, and it's gone. Oh, he looks like we might have a fielder injured out here, folks.
He hit his back right directly on the fence. That was hard. He might be down for a minute. That ball was crushed by Manny. Whenever you hit the ball for a home run to the opposite field, you know that you hit that ball hard. Oh, and he's getting up, number 14.
Let's give that guy a round of applause. He didn't know that fence was right there, and he just kept backing up. It surprised him.
And Rose was a little shaken, but he's up. He's a gamer. He'll be all right. Here's that last home run by Manny Escobar. It was a little outside. He just went with it, and he just crushed it off the pole in right center field. Well, the Mavericks have gotten 2 more back. It's now 16-4.
Our next batter is number 16, Chuck Taylor. Let's see if Chuck can keep this rhythm going here. There's a ball. Shot right up the middle. Looks like he got a handle of it, and he's out at first.
Nice play by the shortstop. When the ball hit, it came up nice and just perfect for the shortstop. Fired over to first.
That's a routine out.
Yes, it is.
Okay, our next batter is number 15, Steve Trenery. Steve's a big fella himself. He could do some damage here.
We have 1 out in the inning, and the Mavericks have scored 2 runs.
He hit that one down on the ground to shortstop, and he's out at first.
2 down. Steve tried to pull an outside pitch. Tried to pull it through the hole. That's a tough ball to get through the hole. You take that ball up the middle and you got a base hit.
Next batter is number 9, Doc Reed. Let's see if the doctor can fill this prescription here and score some runs.
Little inside, foul ball.
I'll score one run. Got to have somebody on the bag to score multiple runs, huh?
Yes, you do.
I wonder if Doc is a nickname or is he actually MD?
He looks like he could be a doctor. But I don't know too many doctors that play softball.
Well,
You want to keep your hands from getting hurt, so if you're a doctor, you don't want to be messing up your hands.
Oh, the Doc
Nice
flies
play.
out.
Nice play by the left fielder.
That's in that inning.
Scores now 16-4 after 4 innings.
Well, they got 2 runs. That's better than none. They need to get some more. They need to stop here and score some more runs, or I'm afraid to say they are in trouble.
Yeah, they're in danger of getting 10 runs. We're going to show you the home run. This last inning, home run again by Manny Escobar, and he moves up, takes a step up, and just gets all of his weight into it and drills a nice line drive over the fence.
I believe he was aiming for the light pole there.
Well, came pretty close.
Okay, folks, looks like we got I'd say that's number 4. Not sure who that is. We'll just say he's number 4.
Not sure.
Takes the ball.
All the tape on the back is messing with me a little bit.
Yeah.
And he walks on 3 straight balls.
Oh,
And that last hitter was Fowler.
okay, he didn't have a number. I'm going to put number 4 down there. That ball is hit to left, and it is caught. Well, that guy's got an arm. He couldn't even, the runner could not advance.
Rose flies out to the left center fielder.
Our next batter is number 14, Rose.
Oh, that last hitter was Walker that popped that ball up. We have 1 out in the inning.
Oh, that's hit hard, and that is gone, folks. That ball's deep. Two-runner.
That was a nice piece of hitting there. Looked for his pitch, and I think he got it. What do you think, Richie?
He got all that one. He knew what he was doing with it, and he drove it hard to left.
Here's the last home run. Gets a good pitch. Puts all of his weight into it and just crushed it.
See you later. Send that telegraph home to Mom, huh? All right, we got number 33, Snow. He hits that one hard on the ground. There's a base hit, possibly 2, and he's holding up. Base hit.
I don't think Florida's going to let up at any point. They're just continuing to crush the ball. They had a slow first inning, and after that, they've put runs on the board every inning.
Yep. Good ball club. Number 22, Winky's up. Let's see if Winky can keep the faith going for him, I guess, huh?
Winky is the pitcher of Florida. Waiting for a good pitch to hit.
Pitcher's choice here, huh?
And he takes a pitch. And reaches out, pokes one into right field.
The runner holds it first.
Caught by the right field.
Thought about tagging up, but wasn't hit hard enough or deep enough. Looks like he might have hurt himself on that hit. Okay, our next batter is right at the top of the order, number 27, Moss. And you know who follows Moss. There's a shot, foul ball. Just left of the third base bag.
Have 2 outs in the inning. Moss is just looking to put the ball through the hole. Just trying to find a little base hit, anything to keep the inning going.
Well, pitcher from Florida went out and had a few words with the second base umpire.
Not sure what he was talking about, but he's had a few conversations with the umpires already.
There's a hit right between the third baseman and the shortstop. Oh, he's going into third. Safe. Safe at third. What a gutsy play. But when you're up that many runs, it really doesn't matter.
You take those chances.
Yep. Good base running there. Here's the big kahuna, number 36, Meade. Let's see if he can put one over the fence like everybody expects him to.
Yeah, we've got a few people here watching the game. They're wanting to see something here. See what he can do. And hits the ball hard.
Oh, and
base hit. And it goes off the
Running
right
hard.
center fielder's leg. And he cruises in for an easy double. Another run scores.
What's the score we got there?
A lot to not very much. I think this is going to be the last game.
Number 44, Kelly.
A little bit inside. Kelly's just looking for a good pitch. He's wanting to put on a show. He's going to put one out, or at least try to.
Well, if he gets the right pitch, I think he will.
Nope. He didn't want to pitch to him.
Our next batter is 28, Jones. Is that Chipper's brother?
It could be.
Kind of looks like him, doesn't it? There's a shot. Oh.
Carrying. Oh! They almost ran into one another.
He caught it. That was a heck of a catch.
Nice catch.
You need to call that or someone's going to get hurt out there.
And we have 20-4 after 4.5 innings. The Florida Crush are well ahead of the Mavericks.
Going into the bottom of the 5th.
And here's that last hit up the middle. Both the outfielders had a beat on it, and
A near collision, and one of them comes up with it for the out.
After seeing that replay, I don't know how they didn't run into one another. That could be very dangerous. Especially.
Support provided by Wallace Sports Complex, Salem, Oregon, 200 Glen Creek Road Northwest. City of Salem, Community Development, Parks and Recreation provided by. We want to thank everybody for joining us out here today. We've got some nice weather here in Salem, Oregon. Good day for softball. He takes a strike.
Who's the hitter?
Well, that looks like number 44 or number 24. That would be someone not on my list.
I think we have a replacement player in there.
We're not sure what his name is, so we'll just go ahead and let Mark name him.
It looks like a Phil.
Okay, Phil it is. Phil Jackson?
Sure.
Phil Collins? We'll see what this guy can do. He looks like a pretty healthy young lad.
Yes, he does.
There's pitch.
And a little bit deep.
He was worried about where that ball was going to go after contact. Pitcher was trying to play him.
Or get out of the way.
Yeah. He was running real quick, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, here we go again. Well, we got time on the field.
Home run ball coming back in. And if Florida can shut them down here, this will be the last inning.
Our score is 20-4. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Here's the pitch. There's a shot down the third base line. Going for one, possibly two. He better get down.
Oh, and they cut
He's
the ball.
in there. Oh.
I think if they let it through, I think they had a shot at second.
Yep. Shortstop should have let that one go. Our next batter is number 10, Fred Murray. Now Fred's due for a base hit here. Something to get his team energized. Oh, he got underneath that one.
He hit a good line drive, but they were playing in on him.
Yep.
They were taking it away. They were challenging him, making him hit it over their heads.
I think they knew what he was going to do before he did it.
Yeah, it looks like they've played against them before.
Yeah. Okay, our next batter is Joe De La Torre. See if Joe can do something here. As foul ball.
You guys have free substitution for? I mean, 24.
We didn't get that one either.
Yeah, we didn't get that.
And a nice shot up the middle. Oh, line drive, no, dropped. It was right in his glove and came out.
Sorry for that interruption, folks. We're not caged in here. We can't block off people, so.
We weren't sure who that was.
Well, that's.
We didn't get that that last hitter. Nobody announced it to us, so we're not sure.
Okay. Sorry for that, folks. Here we go again. We got number 25,
Dennis Poplowski.
Polanski. There's a shot right in between the third baseman and the shortstop for a hit. That scores a run.
Oh, runner safe at second. Threw back behind him. Had to dive in.
Well, if they're going to come back, they're going to do it right now. Okay, our next batter is Bill Still, number 22. Let's see if Bill can get something going here, keep this going. He takes a ball. Ball one, two. There's a shot.
Bill hits the ball hard.
Over his head.
Oh, nice
catch. That was incredible.
Oh, we've got a runner in a pickle. We've got two runners in a pickle. Safe at third.
Out of there. He's out of there.
Hard collision. No, and he jarred the ball loose at second. We have runners on second and third, and they're both safe.
Boy, neither one of those people are worried about their bodies because they just took a collision.
Yeah, we have some hard action here.
We're waiting for the umpire's call.
I think both runners were safe. That's what he's calling.
Sure, give him a chance. took a shot though, didn't he? Number 33
Have
for
a-
Florida. It's Snow. He held his ground though.
We're still waiting to figure out what's going on here. Yep, they are both safe. We have 2 outs, runners on second and third.
Number 17's up. Roland Blight.
You don't see 2 pickles. Runners caught in the rundown twice, and neither one of them out.
That was a good base run.
Well, I don't know about that,
Well,
but they were safe.
For the situation, I'd say that's good base run. Foul ball. Well, these Mavericks are trying to give us a game here.
Yep, they're fighting hard. They don't want to end this game. The longer they stretch it, better chance they have. Here's the pitch, swung on.
That's hitting. That's caught
Right
by
to
the
the
center
left center
fielder.
fielder.
The end of the inning. Looks like this game is over, folks.
And this game is over.
Well, the Mavericks,
Nope. No, it is not. They scratched enough runs. It's 20-5. I'm not sure what the home run or what the run rule is here.
there must not be one.
What? I don't think there is a run rule. Do you think there is, Richie? If it's 20-5, then
I don't think there is. Or they must have scored enough runs in that last inning to not put that rule into effect. I don't know. I'd have to look at my rule guide here.
oh, must have left that at home.
Yep.
We'll get after this game. We'll get on that. We'll figure it out.
Okay, we're going to take a look at the last out. He hit a solid shot, but it went dead in the air and that in the inning. The ball could have carried a little bit more. He could have got him over his shoulder.
Yeah, it looked like he got it off the end of the bat. It kind of died on him.
Okay, we got. Looks like we are looking at number 31, Reed.
I think we're going to the scorebooks. They're trying to determine
The rule?
determined if they're ahead by enough runs.
We're awaiting a decision here.
We're waiting to see if the Mavericks will play on for another inning.
Looks like we're getting a pretty good gathering of folks here. Wanting
Yeah.
to come down and check out this action.
We'll have a determination here in a minute or so.
Well, you could always flip a coin. Heads, the run rule's in effect. Tails, it's not.
Well, there is a run rule. I think they're just trying to determine if they have more, if they're ahead by more than 15 runs. And it looks like they aren't.
Okay, here we go. Top of the sixth. And our batter is number 31, Reed, which is also another Reed on team, but this is Reed, tall Reed.
Oh, nice play by the second baseman. Nice glove. 1 out.
1 out. Next batter is number 8, Dixon. Let's see if Dixon can jot another run on their 15-run lead.
It must be 14.
Okay, that must be the rule. There's a shot.
Nice
Base
ball,
hit.
pulled right through the hole.
That's nice hitting by the Florida team. They come a long ways, they're gonna hit the ball good, or they're gonna go home mad. I think they're gonna hit the ball good.
At least they are this game.
We'll just have to see as this tournament progresses here.
And we have 00 up.
Kevin Duckworth, Reed. Call him Kevin Duckworth because the 00, we all know the Portland Trailblazers used to have that guy.
It's been a while. It's been a few years.
But that's the wrong sport, so we'll just come right back to here. There's a pitch.
A little bit outside.
He thought about swinging on that one.
There we go. Oh, and takes a strike.
Okay, looks like he's alive. He'll take this one left field. Nope.
Pull the ball to the
Ooh,
second
a nice
baseman.
snag.
Another
Got
nice
him.
play by the
Heck
second
of a
baseman.
play. That's some good fielding by that second baseman.
Yes, it was. Here, we're going to show you the play to second baseman. Hit hard, falls over on the ground, and somehow I don't know how he got his arm out from underneath there, but
He trapped it and caught it and threw it down, bounced it in a second for the out. And our next batter is Fowler, and he hits it center field.
It's going back.
And it,
Did that ball just go through his glove?
no,
It
that's
sure
out.
looked like-
Yeah, there's people out there behind him. That is now. Okay.
Okay.
Looks like we're going into the bottom of the sixth. These Mavericks, they ain't giving up.
That was very deceptive.
Yes, it was. From this angle, it looked like he had a hole in his mitt.
Here's the last hit. Ball hit up the middle. Good line drive. Got good wood on the ball. And I'll get a little better view of that. Yep, right there. He stuck his glove out. Good line drive it. It wouldn't have been out anyway. Mavericks are going to need a couple runs here.
That's how the fans come up and talk to us. Okay, we're going to start off. We got number 44 up the bat, Greg Garrett. Greg hits a hard shot into right for a base hit.
Greg just hit it right through the shift they had played for him.
Yep, Greg played that perfect.
The last time they got him, this time he hits it through it.
Okay, here come those Mavericks. Next batter. Lynn South, number 19.
Let's see what Lynn can do this at bat. Flint hit a ball right down the first baseline. He's got an easy hit.
But he's taking that one to left. Oh, and he's got him back. That's
And
gone. Two-run homer by Lynn South. Looks like to me he hit that one a little bit north. North and over the fence.
Nope, that was south.
Was that South?
Yep.
Living up to his name, Lynn South. Well, okay, we're gonna take a look at that home run right there. Lynn's looking at it, and he gets all of that right at the middle of the bat and just takes it. takes him out and over the fence for a 2-run homer.
Lynn got good wood on that one.
Yes. Next batter is Manny Escobar, and he hits it out. Has a deep shot into
Left center field.
left center, but not deep enough. He's out. Which brings up our next batter, number 16, Chuck Taylor. Let's see if Chuck can chuck one out.
I think Chuck would just take a base hit at this point.
We'll see if Chuck or Charles can do something here. And there's a nice shot right down the line. Fair ball. He's got extra bases here. Round of first going, he's taking second, he's going around, he's gonna third. Safe at third.
Nice piece of hit and
run
by Chuck.
Chuck Taylor got a nice triple Chuck. Well, we called him on it, and he answered.
Yes, he did.
Our next batter is number 15, Steve Trenery. So let's see if Steve can bring his compadre in from third to score a run, which they really need. He takes a strike. He's waiting for his pitch.
I think Steve's going to pull the ball here.
I'm thinking Steve's going to step into this one and take it over to the right field. And nope, he takes it right to the shortstop, and he is gunned down at first.
Nice play by the shortstop. Running from third, can't go.
Looks like we have 2 outs, 1 out away from a victory here.
No. They hit the home run. Score a couple
6
of runs.
innings.
Yep. Can't quite put enough runs on the board to make it a game. They're staying in it. Good. Oh, and slides underneath the shortstop's glove. Ball didn't come up that time, it just stayed down, rolled right underneath.
Okay, our next batter is number 3, Brian Rooney. Brian, we haven't seen much of him tonight.
And pulls the ball to left field. Left fielder's got it. 3 outs.
That ends the inning. Our scorer is Florida Crush 20, the Mavericks 8.
Well, the Mavericks put a couple of runs on the board. Just enough to stay into the game. And we're going to show you the triple hit down the line. Got a good pitch right down the middle, pulled it. Left fielder made a great try on it, just missed it. And it just rolled all the way to the fence. Still had a shot at him at third, but he just slides underneath the throw.
Getting a little warm out here.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a very nice day.
Okay, here we go. Florida's up to bat. Number 10, Walker. I'm sure Walker has a first name, but
Is that Walker, Texas Ranger?
it could be. There's no nothing after it, so we'll just go ahead and call him that. There's a couple fakes.
And short. Short pitch.
I'm wondering if those aren't costing him some bad pitches. Looking that way. He takes a strike. And he's got some tricks up his sleeve out there on the mound. There's popped up. High pop up. Left center. And he's an out. He just got under that ball and threw it straight up into the sky. Looking for a cloud, which there's none around.
No, there aren't. Who's our next hitter?
Well, Mark, our next hitter is number 14, Rose, and he hits one off the fence, round a second, and he is safe at second. That was a nice solid hit out to center off the Les Schwab sign.
Nice piece of hitting there. He had the big gap, and he went for it, and he got it.
He just put the bat on the ball and sent it out deep. I'm sure he'd like to go a little bit deeper, but
here's the last hit. And if you notice that both the outfielders are a long way from this one. Nice, easy swing.
I think it surprised him. Okay, our next batter is number 33. Snow. Snow once again. Snow is last at bat.
He didn't bring any snow down.
Well, he was aiming for it that time.
Hits this one pretty good. Oh, and caught at the warning track.
And the runner tags a second, and he's holding up at third. That was a good hit ball to advance the runner, though.
Yes, it was. I think he was going for the home run that time.
I think he was. Here's number 5. Someone that is not on our list. If we'd like to know the substitutions here so we could pronounce their name. They've earned it, but we'll just call him number 5.
Okay.
Let's see if number 5 can add to their assault. He takes a strike.
Well, that pitch appeared to be a little short, but it was called a strike, so it is a strike. Outside pitch, takes it to left field. Nice, lazy fly
And the
ball.
runner's tagging. Don't
Tagging
really
for
matter.
nothing. 3 outs. Okay, after 6.5 innings, we have the Florida Crush 20, Mavericks 8.
We're going to take a look at that last out. Pitch.
He gets him on a high outside pitch. Definitely a pitcher's pitch.
Crossed up the batter. Couldn't get enough meat on the ball. And that's where it went.
The Mavericks are going to need 12 runs just to stay in this game. It's 20-8. Bottom of the 7th. Lots of base hits here. They'll take them any way they can get them here.
Well, we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in with the Kane brothers on this glorious day, Wallace Marine Park.
Okay, the score is, there has been a correction. The score is 18-8, and that is why there was no 15-run rule. So the Mavericks need 10 runs to stay into this game.
18-8. That's not too far down.
No, it isn't. You know, you take that 13-run inning that Florida had in the 2nd inning, you take that out, and they really haven't scored too many runs. They've scored run here, run there.
Well, we got number 4 up. We're not sure what his name is. We haven't seen him hit tonight. Maybe he can generate some.
Get things going for the Mavericks. See what he can do. And he walks.
Well, he's doing something right.
He did his job.
Our next batter is number 8, Joe De La Torres.
Takes the first strike.
Let's see if Joe can advance his runner there. Boy, that one about bounced a foot before the bag, huh?
Yeah, that one was a little short.
There's pitch. He's aiming for that line.
Hold foul. Almost took out the third base coach. I think he just swung at ball 4.
There's the pitch. He had a chop at that one. It was up high towards his knuckles. That's an out. Runner thought about tagging, and he's holding up.
And we have 1 out in the inning now.
Well, these Mavericks, they don't want to, they're not going down easy.
No, they're not going to quit. They're fighting hard. They come from Huntington Beach. They're about 1,000 miles from home. They want to come up here and win the game.
Okay, our next batter is number 25, Dennis Polanski. Let's see if Dennis can hit the ball into play here. Florida's getting riled up, trying to put the stop on these guys, fire up his team.
They don't want to give them any runs here and allow them to get any momentum to maybe come back and win this game.
That's right. That ball was hit down the left line. It just went a little bit too far foul. He was trying to pop it into play and maybe get a double out of it.
Okay, we have 1 out, runner on first. Let's see what he can do here. Pitcher's taking his time. Oh, inside. Curveball curved just a little too much that time.
There's a hit to the third baseman. Second.
5-4-3, double play.
And this game is over with.
That is the game. 18-8, final score, Florida Crush over the Mavericks from Huntington Beach, California. It was a well-played game by the by the Florida Crush. They came out, they put 13 runs up in the second inning, and they held that lead the whole time. 18-8. Support provided by Wallace Sports Complex, Salem, Oregon, 200 Glen Creek Road. Support also provided by City of Salem Community Development, Parks and Recreation. Well, Richard, that was a pretty well played game by Florida Crush. They came out, they put the Mavericks down early and kept the pressure on them the whole time.
Yeah, Mark, I would have liked to seen Meade take us deep a couple times, but we'll just have to see that later on in the tournament.
Oh, I'm sure he'll get his.
He'll live up to the legend that everybody talks him up to be. And I'm sure he's that good a ball player, and I hope to watch him play some more. So we'll see you next time.